After doing intermittent fasting for many years now, I have gathered most common mistakes that people make when it comes to intermittent fasting that are killing their results when it comes to this lifestyle. And whether you're a beginner or you have some experience, you've been doing intermittent fasting for some time, you can benefit from this video because you are not gonna make the same mistakes most people make, and you are gonna have the best results. So watch this video carefully until the end. By the way, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed to the channel. I'm new. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. You can always change your mind. Let's get into it. In no particular order, number one is if you have a huge caloric deficit or you're under eating while doing intermittent fasting, you are gonna have eventually a negative effect on your body, and you are gonna have that so-called yo-yo effect where you will gain your weight back very fast. The problem with this is intermittent fasting on itself is great for fat loss because you have that window of fasting where where your body has to rely on its own storage of energy. In most cases, it's fat. Okay, so if you are heavily under eating and you are in a huge caloric deficit, you are very fast actually going to lose weight. But the problem is that after some time, your body is actually gonna kickstart that survival mechanism because your body, your brain thinks that you are starving, and you don't want that to happen because your body is gonna start to preserve energy, preserve nutrients, and you're not gonna lose any more body fat, first of all, and actually with the same amount of calories, you will actually start gaining weight. And that is the problem. When you're doing intermittent fasting, you're already losing more body fat than you are actually doing the usual stuff, you know? With intermittent fasting, you lose more body fat, and you don't have to be in a huge caloric deficit, or you don't have to eat so low amount of calories per day. You can actually eat somewhere along 100 to 200 calories below your maintenance level. Okay, try to count those macros, try to count those calories, and you are gonna have great results. Huge undereating, huge caloric deficit leads to yo-yo effect where you will actually gain a lot of weight back. The second thing is that you don't have a proper timing on your workouts when it comes to intermittent fasting. For example, you eat your first meal at 2 p.m. Okay, and you want to do your workout like 45 minutes or 1 hour before you start eating, because I would say that after workout, if you haven't eaten before, you have to take carbs and proteins about 30 minutes to 1 hour after the workout. If not, you are gonna in the long run lose muscle mass. You are gonna have a problem that you are not gonna gain enough muscle mass, and you're not gonna have the best results. So if you're working out at 8 a.m., whether it's lifting weights or doing cardio, you have to eat like 30 minutes to 1 hour after that, after the workout. Okay, so you have to time your working out just before you eat your first meal in intermittent fasting. So do not work out many hours before you start before you eat your first meal. Work 1 hour before you eat the first meal. Okay, that way you will have the nutrients and your body will not degrade so much muscle mass in the process, and you will preserve muscle mass, because one of the goals in intermittent fasting is to maintain or actually gain muscle mass, not to lose it. The third and probably the most common mistake is people are sold a lie that if you're doing intermittent fasting, you can eat whatever you want and you're still gonna be losing weight, you're still gonna get in a great shape eventually. It doesn't matter what you eat. And that's not true. They are selling a lie to you. If you're doing intermittent fasting, you still have to work on your diet and create a nice, sustainable, balanced diet and nutrition. Okay, you have to still get enough protein, you have to still get enough carbs, healthy fats, and all these vitamins, minerals, and different stuff. Okay, so thinking that if you do intermittent fasting and it's like a magic, because it's not really, you are gonna be losing fat whatever you are eating. Okay, that's a lie. and people tend to do intermittent fasting, eat whatever the junk food they are eating already, and think they are gonna have results, and that's not gonna happen simply. You have to still work on your diet, you have to work on your diet, and having a good diet plus the intermittent fasting on top of that, it's the best thing ever. That way you will have the best results. For example, Athlete X. He's the guy doing intermittent fasting for many years now. Mario Tomic, also one of the guys that's doing intermittent fasting for years right now, okay? These guys are in amazing shapes and they have their diets on point, plus intermittent fasting. You have to get your diet on point first and then implement intermittent fasting for the boost in results, for the best results ever, okay? It's like your diet, your goal in diet is to have 80% good, high quality whole food that is rich in all the nutrients that you need throughout the day, and 20% you can eat whatever you want, okay? But eventually you are gonna increase that percentage from 80% to maybe close to 100%, but if it's sustainable for you, okay? So try to eat as clean as possible, as whole food as possible, okay? Rich food in nutrients. Stop eating junk food and thinking that you are gonna have the best results with intermittent fasting, because that's not gonna happen, not gonna lie. The fourth very common mistake, and I was a victim of this quite a few times, is breaking the fast early. The thing is, your body as a beginner is adapting to this new lifestyle of intermittent fasting, okay? So you breaking the fast is not good for you because you're gonna confuse your body. Your body is trying to make that system to provide enough energy to sustain your day while you're not eating any food. So it has to get used to this new lifestyle. And you breaking the fast is confusing your body, and it's gonna take longer for your body to get used to this lifestyle, okay? The problem is, as a beginner, you are gonna feel hunger. It's inevitable that you're gonna feel hungry at some point of your fast. But try every trick that you can find on the internet. And I made a video, I think in episode 2 of this series, where I gave you the tricks how to not be as hungry, how to avoid breaking that fast early. Because breaking that fast early is just gonna prolong how much time your body is gonna need to adapt to this new system of intermittent fasting. And when you want your body to adapt to it, because then you're gonna feel less hungry, you're gonna have more energy, you're gonna feel great doing intermittent fasting, okay? So try every single thing that you can do in order to avoid eating when you feel the hunger. You have to sustain the urge to eat when you feel that hunger, okay? That's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you enjoyed it. And by the way, just to remind you, subscribe to the channel. It's free. You can always change your mind. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.